Hey everyone, welcome back. I want you guys to have a look here and I want you to see this whole lineup of maybe 12 Toyota Tundras. Brand new Tundras that have been sitting here for a while now. And I want to make it clear that in this video, although I'm showing a whole lineup of unsold Toyotas and Toyota Tundras, I would argue that this is the case across the board right now for all vehicle manufacturers. For Chevy, GM, Ford, Nissan, they're just not selling. And I think, well, actually, largely, that's due to the terrible interest rates right now that we have all seen and witnessed firsthand. Because even with excellent credit scores, you're still looking at a pretty terrible interest rate, probably above 7% on a vehicle. And when you tie that to the fact that these trucks here are wildly overpriced nowadays, and again, I'm not just picking on Toyota. I'm not just picking on Toyota Tundras here, but trucks in general just have gotten out of reach. It costs so much money now. For instance, this new 2023 Toyota Tundra 1794 edition in this oddly unique green exterior color with saddle tan leather interior is for sale right now, and they're trying to fetch over 75 grand, $75,261 to be exact. And that's just freaking nuts. I find it frustrating that truck prices have completely gotten out of hand. And if we take a closer look here, we can see Toyota's pushing this higher price option on their pickup trucks, just like they have already said that they would be doing with their flagship sedan, the Toyota Camry. Hybrid is the only option, and you'll know it by looking at the front Toyota emblem and seeing this little hint of blue. That lets you know at a distance or from a glance that it's a hybrid powertrain. This one has the 10-speed transmission and the 3.4-liter V6 hybrid that's supposed to improve fuel economy to 19 city and 22 highway. But you're going to have to pay probably like over $80K out the door. That's after tax, tag, title, all the extra add-ons, and that's if you don't have a trade-in that needs to be rolled into the financing deal. So let's just say a little bit over $80,000 for a plastic Toyota Tundra with a tiny little V6 engine. Yeah, that just seems absurd to me. And right now, it's just not that uncommon to walk down dealership lots and see a sea of unsold trucks because people have realized they cost too much and are wildly overpriced for what you're actually getting. And again, I'm not just picking on Tundras. The Ford F-150s, the Chevrolet Silverados, they're not far off. But at the end of the day, they're just giant plastic trucks. I did a test drive of one of the new, at the time, I think it was a 2023 Tundra TRD Pro. And it's just a sea of plastic, y'all. It's crazy how prices have gone up so much over the last few years. And let's look at a couple of the Tacomas too. Here's a TRD off-road priced at $45,000, which used to be a full-size pickup truck price. And I'm afraid that this is going to skyrocket with the new generation Tacoma that's coming. So there you have it, guys. Inventory at large is pretty high right now. Much of that due to the terrible interest rates, but the more I look at these trucks and their price tags, it's really just not adding up, okay? Sort of like how Americans are still going hungry despite a strong economy. And they say that even with unemployment and wages rising, the struggles for basic necessities like food should be easing, but they're not. And the prices just seem to keep going up higher and higher for seemingly less and less and or lower quality. Is this the new American way? But these trucks, man, I tell you what, these trucks, now they would want to lead us all to believe that pickup trucks have become significantly more expensive due to an overall improvement to what you actually get or are actually getting for the money that you're spending to buy a new Toyota Tundra or something like that. And last I checked, the average Kelley Blue Book transaction price for a new full-size pickup truck exceeded $59,000. And maybe part of the problem is how pickup trucks have evolved into giant family cars. So they know they got you right where they want you, or at least they hope they would. I mean, the basic structure of pickup trucks has evolved over time, with the standard design shifting from a single cab with a bench seat to much larger models. Today's default pickup truck is typically a two-row, four-door crew cab model designed to comfortably seat 5 people. And this increase in size has transformed mid-sized trucks into vehicles that can also accommodate 5 passengers, moving away from the smaller two-door designs. Consequently, full-size trucks have become the go-to choice for many American families, offering spacious and comfortable seating for 5. But at what cost? Because it is expensive and possibly the main reason behind why so many dealerships' lots are full of trucks yet again that they can't sell because nobody can afford them. Or maybe the problem is pickup trucks have become performance cars instead, because historically pickup trucks were simple, utilitarian vehicles with underpowered engines and basic amenities. Their features remained rudimentary, like the 3-on-the-tree manual column shifter well into the 1980s, and these trucks were likened to Karl Malone. Larger than average, durable, and exceptional in their specific function. Now, in contrast, modern pickup trucks have transformed into highly dynamic and sophisticated machines comparable to LeBron James in terms of their versatility and durability. They now boast significantly more powerful engines that are smaller and more efficient, exemplified by the evolution from the first generation Toyota Tundra's 4.7-liter V8 engine to the 2022 model's twin turbocharged 3.5-liter V6 hybrid. Now, this newer engine offers substantially more horsepower and torque alongside a greater towing capacity, but beyond just power, they would want us all to believe that modern pickups are designed to provide a superior driving experience. Now, look, don't get me wrong. This advancement has led to the replacement of basic leaf springs with more complex and expensive coil spring suspensions and a focus on weight reduction, adopting features from sports cars. Examples include the Ford F-150's shift to an all-aluminum construction and GM's use of carbon fiber composite for truck beds. Now, these enhancements, while improving performance and handling, also contribute to the higher costs of modern pickup trucks. And used trucks aren't that much cheaper. Go out, take a look, walk the dealership lots, browse online for pre-owned inventory, or jump on AutoTrader, CarMax's website, or Carvana. Used pickup trucks are well over $40K right now, with miles and problems too that you don't know about. So you better make sure you do your homework, have it inspected by a trained mechanic, and buy a warranty, or else be hit with a huge repair bill if you wind up buying someone else's problem and owning a new-to-you pre-owned lemon. But this is the new normal, I guess, because these prices are here to stay, thanks to the chicken tax. So the chicken tax is what protects American truck makers from cheaper foreign competition. And that's why brands like Toyota build trucks in North America specifically for the American market, such as the Tacoma. But let's just face it, folks. These truck manufacturers have the ability to adjust prices according to economic conditions. So just like we saw in a thriving economy, how they can quickly and easily raise prices, the same equal and opposite inverse reaction should be possible right now, right? However, when the economy is struggling and high-priced trucks such as those priced at $55,000 aren't selling, manufacturers don't necessarily lower their prices directly. Instead, they attempt to try and boost sales by offering cashback bonuses, financing deals, and other incentives. Like I just saw the other day, Ford is offering some insanely low financing for 72 months and no payments for 90 days. But the catch is the F-150 is still like a $75,000 to $100,000 truck now. And that's just nonsense. But these strategies create the illusion of a deal for some, let's just say, less experienced buyers, while still allowing the manufacturer to make significant profits. Conversely, when demand for trucks exceeds supply, manufacturers can withdraw these incentives, thereby maximizing their earnings even more. They extend the loan terms to try and make it seem like the trucks are more affordable, but they're not. American car buyers often budget based on monthly payments, similar to how mortgages are managed. And rather than focusing on the total sticker price of the vehicle, historically, typical car financing agreements lasted about 36 months, but it has become increasingly more common to extend the payment period to 72 months, and some manufacturers are now offering loans for as long as 84 months. These extended financing periods result in lower monthly payments, which can make expensive vehicles seem more affordable and reduce the initial shock of high prices, thus attracting buyers to purchase vehicles that may be beyond their budget when considering the full price. But some of the biggest drawbacks to this include being upside down in a vehicle's equity, the need for expensive gap insurance coverage, and the total amount in actual dollars in interest paid over the life of the loan. And this is how we ended up where we are today, and how expensive pickup trucks have pushed the average monthly car payment to record highs. All right, guys, look, do you think truck prices have gotten out of hand? Let me know your thoughts. And what do you think would be the best deal to buy right now? Now, there might be a few lingering examples of trucks that are kind of worth it, but the Toyota Tundra is definitely not one of them. And I would maybe argue that the Nissan Titan, the remaining 5.6 liter V8 Titan, is potentially still kind of a good deal for what you get for your money. But I'm not a huge fan of Nissan really at all. But for the price point, you can probably get a fully loaded one around $50,000 after the discounts, which I think is where a full-size pickup truck should be. So just let me know if you agree. I appreciate you guys watching as always. And until next time, you guys take care, be safe. I'll see you real soon. Bye.
I can tell you my problems, meditating my silence. But I keep pushing my pen, rotating my stylus. Brokenness feeling like sin, now no breath, low dollar. Used to be left on red, now all the girls go holler. Now all the girls go fire.